Hello, everyone. There are certain things that can make a woman to feel cold or withdrawn. Before you can get the best out of a woman, most of the time you need to keep her in her right mood. In as much as there is no natural emotional pattern for every woman because of upbringing, environmental factors, personality, different background. There are emotional patterns shared by most women. We are going to look at the basic one that is common. Most women that are normal will always want emotional connection. They want to be understood, valued, and appreciated. Like if a woman tells her partner or her husband, nowadays the common name is babe. Babe, I want to discuss something with you. And the response she gets is, I'm not in the mood now. I know where you are heading to. We'll talk later. And the woman is dismissed. It affects the woman so much. She may not say anything, but it registers something in her emotion and in her mind. Women are very sensitive to behavior, emotional signals, small actions, lack of consistency. When she tells you what hurts her and you did not do anything, or you promised to do something and eventually you brush it under the carpet, it hurts her so much. She will stop telling you things like that because it has happened severally and she knows the answer she will get when she says things like that any other time. So she gets withdrawn. A normal woman values trust. Many a time, women easily give out their whole heart until they see that this person is taking me for granted. For those of them who are smart enough to notice when it starts happening, if you keep telling her lies every time what you tell her doesn't come to reality, you promise her something, you don't do it, you will not be trustworthy again. She will get withdrawn. She will not want to even ask for anything or discuss anything. And her attitude will start to change. When a woman feels appreciated and loved, she can do imaginable things without even counting the cost. And men who know this capitalize on it and it works for them. When you show love, affection, you appreciate your woman, you do little things, the things that thrills a woman are very little things, affection, romance, all these little things that cost nothing, they appreciate it so much. On the other hand, when a woman keeps bottling up, keeps getting withdrawn, keeps being cold, it's a risky game for any man relating with her. The day she will burst out, she will do things that no any ear that hears it will shudder. You know that the way a woman can react depends on her upbringing and her moral status. If a woman doesn't have any moral status, doesn't care about God, she can do anything. That's why it's a risky game to be playing with fire. The woman is made in a unique way. So men who know don't take a woman for granted. Women, most of us, have great potentials, which if they are treated well, the way they should be treated, you get the best out of them. It is important to mention that a normal woman, in as much as she needs affection, support, closeness, she also needs independence. When she notices that she's not free, she has not been granted freedom, it doesn't make her behave well. If a man starts behaving as if your presence is as good as that you are not there, the woman will grow cold. Even when you are there, doesn't make a difference. Women need to be loved. We are tender. We need affection. We need to be appreciated so that you get all the potentials that God has instilled in a woman. After all, the Bible says in Genesis chapter 2 from verse 18 that it is not good for man to be alone. If a man or men feel if she doesn't want, let her go, you will now get the one that will pay, the one that has her heart at the back, and you will reap the fruit of what you have sown. The seventh point is that a woman doesn't forget easily. In fact, it needs the grace of God for a woman to forget something that really pained her or something that she was very, very happy about. For those men who maltreat their women or treat her anyhow, know it that it's not easy for a woman to forget. I was watching a program, a prayer program, where a woman said that she has been living with a man. They did court marriage, but the man didn't do any traditional thing in her place. But now that he hates the man so much because he has really dealt with her, that the worst thing that can happen to her is that that man comes back to her life again. It's easy to blame her. Then why did you go to start living with a man when they have not done anything? That's what I was saying initially, that it is very easy for women to bring out their hearts. And besides, she also said that this man has been threatening her that if she leaves him, that that will be the end of her life. You see how we can cage ourselves. It needs prayer to break her away from this man now. Initially, probably, if anybody had told her this man is like that, she will say, no, it's not, it will change. And this has deceived many women. A man who has dealt with a previous woman that was relating with him, another woman will hear all this, see with her eye in some cases, and still feels my own case will be different. So, men and women, we have to advise ourselves. We have to talk to ourselves. Let us be sincere and be real. Let us do the right thing. Men should treat women like queens, like tender people that they are. The Bible says the woman is the weaker sex. We should know that it's not weakness in that we don't have sense, or we cannot know when we are being maltreated. It's better to bring the best out of a woman than bringing the worst out of a woman. Subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Thank you.